Hey, Clayton,
What's up, man?
did you know that raccoons are excellent swimmers and can stay afloat for hours?
What? Oh, so what? They like suck in air and they inflate?
uh, hold up. I swim real slow, like so bad. A pool noodle got away from me at the lake last summer, and the more I swam towards it, the more it got away. So
Yeah.
Crystal's brother-in-law had to jump off the boat to go get it. So don't let me try to save you, but I can float for hours. I literally can like float on my back, put my hands behind my head, cross my legs like I'm in a pool chair, like a lounge chair.
Yeah, they always say that if you lift your butt up, I think it is, you can float in the water. I can't trust it enough because I feel like I'm gonna fall backwards and drown.
I I don't do that. I literally just lay down. My whole back pops. It's like I'm laying in a bed.
Pops.
Yeah, like I lay back and then I just kind of like this and I'm stretched out and I'm fine. I'm not having to do anything. I just float. Crap floats, I guess. But also probably because I'm fat. Because I have friends that went to like the Marines and stuff, and they really good swimmers. They
Yeah.
can't. They have to struggle to float.
Yeah, I'd probably be one of those struggling to float.
Really, even when we're in the pool on the deep end or in the lake, people are always kicking their feet. You know,
Mhm.
like they're like, "Oh, I can only tread water for so long." Even straight up, I'm not treading water. I just float like a bobber out of the water. Like it's not hard,
I'm imagining it.
bro. I'm not an excellent swimmer, but maybe I am a raccoon.
I could just see you out there smiling, just floating in the water.
You'll see that this summer at the lake. So what's the? This is perfect with the question. What's the most surprising skill you've learned about yourself in a random situation?
I can't float.
That's not a skill. That's an anti-skill. What's a skill?
Skill that I've learned.
Mine is I can float. So if I'm ever shipwrecked, I'm just hold on to me. Well, don't hold on to me. We'll go down. Like if somebody touching me, I can't float for some reason. But I just float.
I don't know if I have a skill. I mean,
That sounds so sad.
I know it's sad. Skill.
No kind of skills. This is what we do when Clayton's thinking.
Yeah,
I need the do music.
gotta go through the cobwebs in there, try to find something. Pull something.
Nothing.
I don't know if I'm like. I don't know.
I feel like I just pull out skills out of my butt.
I just do. I mean,
You just do what?
just do. I mean,
Y'all, that don't make no sense. I just do. I just said that
do.
don't make no. Sorry, English teachers. I just do. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, somebody says, "Let's go do this." I'm ready to jump. Go do. I don't know.
You don't. So everything is a skill to you.
Well, not. That makes me sound like I'm putting myself on a pedestal or
You
something.
said I'm amazing.
But a skill.
Yeah, a skill.
I'm pretty artistic, I guess. I like to.
What does that mean?
So I'm a bit of a junk collector, and I like turning junk into art. So
okay.
does that count? I mean,
If you could give me an example, because I'm not following that. Y'all was not, because that was a boring answer. That was because I'm sleepy.
I like building things, working on things, and getting them to look good again. Or
So is it? So you just fix things.
Yeah.
What does the art come into that?
so, I went to school for welding, and
Ooh.
so every once in a while, I get something together and I work on it. Used to collect horseshoes and weld them together, make things out of those. Made some welcome signs. That was real fun. Just doing different things like that. Or one of my latest hobbies is cleaning cars. I love to. Nobody likes cleaning their car. Vacuuming
I got a car
or washing
outside
it.
you can clean.
I enjoy it. I enjoy making it look new again.
Oh, you want to make mine look new?
I could probably do that.
How much?
I haven't really. I've done like my sisters or my brother-in-laws.
For free?
Done them like family. Yeah, for free.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
so
I'm just
we
kinda just-
family.
Oh yeah, we're family.
So that means I get the free discount?
Well, you live farther away, so I might have to charge a little bit.
What if you take my car home and do it there? Then you get to
Oh.
drive it. Is that a payment enough?
Well, I'd just be scared if I'd make it home.
Oh,
I don't want to break down.
You a hater. He doesn't like my car. He's a hater. All right.
Doesn't have a bow tie in the front of it.
No, it doesn't. It has a German flag.
Yeah, German.
Yeah. We won't talk about the history of the Germans. But let's dive in and see how long we can keep this ship afloat. Gosh dang it. Here we go. Out of the dumpster and into your ears, the Trash Pandas podcast is finally here. Random, bizarre, no limits at all. Let's jump into the weird cannonball. The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. Cannonball. Hey, welcome back to episode 7 of the Trash Pandas podcast, where we help you discover what's trash and what's treasure. Yo, I'm Christian.
And I'm Clayton. And this is, we already talked. I was about to say Trash Pandas podcast. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Well, we're going to be talking about the chaos. I mean, I just screwed this all up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My mind just blew up.
I think you just wanted to tell them that it's just us today.
Yeah, it's just us.
We've been trying to record like promo videos, so we've been stopping and starting little short videos. But this is all live.
This is live.
So at least in the moment, y'all are getting this in a couple months. But it's live now, so we don't stop it. So everybody give it up for Clayton. Yeah.
That's
So
the sound of my life right
it's
there.
just us. Just hanging out today. Last week, last episode, whenever you're watching this, we had 2 guests on. Anything you want to bring back up from that? That was Alex and Braden. Alex is our worship pastor at church. Braden is one of our youth students. They're both legends in our world.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that podcast was like an hour and 40 minutes. That was our longest one yet.
Well, we learned from Alex how to run from the cops.
Yeah. We also learned he wants to be a hippopotamus so he can eat watermelons in one bite.
I mean, that would be pretty cool to eat a whole watermelon in one bite.
I don't like watermelon that much.
You don't like watermelon?
No, I like watermelon flavored things.
But
I mean, I don't know, man.
You don't like watermelon?
No.
That's weird.
We learned that everybody likes Popeye's chicken, and I do not.
Yeah, you don't like the Cajun seasoning.
Nope, not at all.
And apparently you spend $40 every time you go.
I only went once. I meant to find that receipt, and I forgot to. I need to find that receipt. Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie, where you at? Find that receipt for us. Gosh dang it. I just say this every time. That's Joe Rogan's person on his podcast. He has a Jamie. If you'd like to be our Jamie, hit us up. If we already have a Jamie by the time this comes out, what's up, Jamie? Thank you, our Jamie. All right, so let's jump right into some fun Would You Rathers. How about that?
Sounds great.
All right, so would you rather, I like this, have a permanent duck quack for a voice or only be able to communicate with charades?
Charades.
Why?
Who wants to quack all day?
Quack, quack. Can you quack? I was not. Wah, wah, wah. How'd you do that? Quack.
Never heard a duck?
Like a
before?
screaming duck.
Ducks don't go quack. They go
Oh, gosh. Okay. Quack, quack, quack.
No, that's not what a duck sounds like.
Well, that's what my duck sounds like.
But no, I wouldn't want to quack all day. I'd rather just act it out.
You're
You're
not a very good actor.
What do you mean I'm not a very good actor?
I don't know. I can see through all of your acting. In certain conversations we had before this started, I can see through all of the acting. I see the truth.
Whatever.
Clayton has things he wants to tell the world. He can't tell the world yet. So you want to act everything out?
If it was between
Quacking.
Yeah, I was about to say quack. Making duck sounds
Quack, quack.
and doing charades. I'd rather do charades.
Okay.
What
I'd
would
probably rather quack.
You'd rather quack.
That
Of
just
course
sounds
you-
fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Well,
watched
how would you
iCarly?
get your point across if you're quacking?
I would develop a quack language.
Quack language.
Have you ever watched iCarly?
Yeah.
They got that weird girl that just quacked. She had a little hand puppet. The one that
Oh.
locked him in her basement.
I don't remember that one.
It was close to the end. They like locked her in the basement.
Yeah.
Or she locked them in the basement and tried to kidnap them. She was super weird. She went to like a mental institution in the show. But she like quack quack. She was the quack girl.
I don't remember her.
She was like their biggest fan.
I remember Carly and the guy that
Freddie,
yeah. And what's the other girl's name?
Sam.
Sam. Man, it's funny how you can remember those names.
Bro, that's all I did. I watched Disney Channel and Nickelodeon all the time.
I did too, but I mean that was like 10 years ago for me. I can't remember.
Did
stuff
you
like
see
that.
all the Nickelodeon stuff that came out like a year ago, maybe? The documentaries of Nickelodeon?
No, I did
about
not.
Dan Schneider and all the stuff that happened to them. How
No.
Nickelodeon was hiring like child touchers.
Ew, what?
I'm trying to figure out what words we're allowed to say on YouTube. I can't remember. They'll flag certain words and literally take your whole video off of YouTube if you say a word that they don't like. That's YouTube. But yeah, Drake Bell came out and he had like, because they put the bad people that mess with kids. I don't know what you're supposed to call them for YouTube. They hired some at Nickelodeon, and one of them took advantage of Drake Bell from Drake and Josh.
Ew.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was like a whole thing. And then they started talking about how twisted the show creators were and the stuff they got put through and how creepy and child touchery everybody seemed to be.
If that's true, I don't know if I want to watch those shows anymore.
Yep.
Ever.
Dan Schneider was like, would sit in hot tubs, fully clothed, really weird, like in his normal clothes, sitting in a hot tub with like underage girls in bikini. Dude, it was so creepy, man. It ruins those shows because you try to go back and watch them and you're like, these people were tortured the whole time. Or did you ever see that show where all the kids were at a school of music?
High School Music.
No, this was Nickelodeon. Victorious.
No, I don't.
Where they all went to a school and they were all like drunk every episode.
I
Yeah,
don't remember that one.
they were getting drunk together. I was like, what are y'all doing? It's crazy.
I remember watching Drake and Josh and iCarly, but I can't remember.
I loved Drake and Josh.
Yeah, Drake and Josh.
The
were
OG was better though. Keenan and Kel.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, you never watched Keenan and Kel?
No.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? Is it true? I do. They know. Ask them. They know. Put in the chat if you watch Keenan and Kel.
Raise a hand if you've never seen it.
Oh, you can't see their hands.
Well, they can put like a hand emoji or something on there.
There ain't gonna be no hands. Everybody seen Keenan and Kel. What are you talking about? I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna to get them shows and show them to you. So you would rather communicate in charades, huh?
Charades.
Nah, bro. I'm going quacks all day. All right. Would you rather only speak in riddles or only communicate through interpretive dance?
It'd probably be interpreted dance.
What?
Just because I'm not good at coming up with riddles.
Well, if that's the only way you talked, you'd be good. I'm not good at speaking Spanish because I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, so okay. So then,
Yeah, you would
riddles
be
then.
good.
Yeah, riddles then.
All right, here's the
If
flip.
I knew how to talk in riddles.
Here's the flip. Would people actually ever understand what you're saying?
Probably not.
Perception is reality. They think you're cussing them out and you're just trying to tell them to have a good day. See? It's crazy.
See, they could be thinking about that when you're quacking.
Quack, quack. Wait, guys, I have a button.
What'd you say?
Quack, quack. What are you saying? So you're doing riddles?
Yeah. Riddle.
So stupid. All right, sorry. I think I'm gonna do riddles too.
Yeah.
Be like Jesus in the New Testament. He's just like speaking in riddles and they don't know what he's saying. Everybody gets mad at him. Some people get happy. He's like, he was talking about you messed up and you over here, yay!
I mean, I like to dance, so.
Just dance. Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Be okay. and just dance.
Oh my goodness. Would you rather? Let's throw this on. Would you rather? Let's do a food one because we like talking about food.
Ooh, food.
Would you rather eat Italian food or Mexican food for the rest of your life?
Italian.
Really?
Hands down Italian.
You're picking Italian.
I love Italian food.
Over Mexican? You didn't even think about that.
I didn't have to. Italian
That was not
food.
on our paper. I did not think that one through before. It just came up on my head.
Italian.
Why?
You ever been to
Nope.
The Hill in St. Louis?
Oh, no.
They have got the best Italian food around here. It is great.
Huh.
It's like a little Italy. That's basically what The Hill is.
I don't know what that is either.
You don't know what Little Italy is? It's kind of like a Italian culture. All you know,
it's like a little city?
Yeah, you know, like you have like Chinatown in New York.
Yeah. Okay.
Little Italy is kind of like the same thing for a big town like that.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Man, I am really tired. I'm sorry. Wake up. Wake up. That was really loud.
It was
Sorry.
really loud. But yeah, Italian food. And what was that restaurant? Starts with a C.
Cheddar's?
No.
Qdoba. That starts
No.
with the Q.
Kabach? No.
Cabasa?
No, there's
That sounds
an
Mexican.
Italian restaurant in some of the bigger cities. Carrabba's.
Never heard of it.
They're so good.
Jamie?
Italian food.
Look that up.
Yeah, Jamie, can you look that up for us?
I don't know. I'm picking Mexican hands down. I could eat that every day.
Man, my stomach would be so torn up. I mean, I love Mexican food, but man, every day, I don't know. I
The funny thing is, it's the same three like foods, just regurgitated. Like a regurgitated. That's a bad word. Go look at a menu at a Mexican restaurant. Everything is the same thing, cooked a different way.
Yeah, rice, beans, chicken, or steak.
Rice, beans, meat.
Right, there you go. Rice, beans, meat.
Rice, beans, meat. It's going to be in a burrito that's deep fried. Oh, it's called this.
Chimichanga.
It's just on a plate. Oh, it's called this. Oh, it's in a taco shell. Oh, it's taco. Like, it's all the same thing.
See,
But
Italian
I don't
food.
care. I love it.
See, I could take a jar of pesto and basil. You ever seen those jars of pesto? I could just eat it with a spoon. Little glass jars of pesto and basil.
No, no, forget that.
I could just eat those.
I bet you eat mayonnaise out of the jar too, you weirdo.
No.
No?
No.
I'm picking Mexican food all day.
Italian.
I mean, I had Italian for lunch today. I had chicken Alfredo from not an Italian restaurant. Wow, Rafferty's. That's weird. It was really good though.
It was really good.
It was pretty oily, but I would much rather have had Mexican food if everybody wanted to go get Mexican food instead.
I mean, I'm not against Mexican food, but if it was between the two, Italian.
No. Nope. Oh, let's do another would you rather. Let's see. Off the dome. Christmas or Easter? That was dumb. That's easy. What's another big holiday? Christmas or Halloween?
Oh yeah, Christmas definitely.
Christmas?
I mean, you could pick any holiday over Halloween. No, I'd pick the other one, not Halloween.
Yeah, you pick Halloween?
I would never pick Halloween.
You don't like Halloween?
No.
Why?
It's like, I don't enjoy it. Everybody wants to dress up as something weird or something really scary. I just don't get into that. It's just.
I was a Cookie Monster this year.
I like it when like the kids do it. Like my nieces or nephew, they usually dress as something cute or funny. And I like that. I mean, or dress up as something that you want to be one day when you grow up. I can understand that. But when you dress up as like something weird and scary, I don't get into it.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Pokemon. You said you want to be one day. I was a Cookie Monster. What did you dress up for at our youth party or our young adults party?
I was a Maverick from Top Gun.
Oh yeah. This man, he didn't have a costume on. He just was like, "Oh, look, a jacket and a white T-shirt."
Hey, I told you I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm gonna be something that's looks half normal. I can't dress up as something weird. I just can't do it.
Like the blue Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I couldn't do that,
dude. I was dying. It was so hot. I did not think I was gonna make it.
But you know, if I had a kid, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, Crystal was the fairy godmother, and Rowan was Cinderella.
You You should have been a what was it?
Gus.
Yeah, Gus.
The little
Gus,
fat
Gus.
rat. Gus. Yeah, she said,
Crystal?
you should have been Gus. I should have been him. That'd have been cute.
It
Next
would've been
year, when
cute.
Rowan will be able to participate, we'll do that.
She
We'll do that then.
Yeah, Rowan could have been Cinderella.
She already was.
She was.
She was little Cinderella, and Crystal
Okay.
was fairy godmother.
Gotcha. I guess I wasn't paying that close attention.
Dang, why do you hate my baby?
I don't hate your baby.
All right. So you're picking anything. Yeah, I'd pick Christmas too. Do you have any fun Christmas traditions that y'all do? I know y'all are hearing this after Christmas, but we're pre-recording this, so it's Christmas time.
Not really. I mean, when we were kids growing up, we used to open one present before Christmas. On Christmas Eve, we would open, it's usually pajamas. We'd get like brand new pajamas.
Bananas and pajamas. Bananas and pajamas.
You remember that cartoon?
It was not a cartoon.
Oh, wasn't it a cartoon?
Was it a cartoon? It might have been a cartoon. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait a minute.
Bananas in pajamas.
Now I got to look it up. Keep talking. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, it was bananas and they wore like white and blue pajamas.
Oh, I was thinking, not the cartoon, the girl in the house that had a doll.
Had a doll.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
No.
Pajamas.
Bananas
in pajamas was not a cartoon.
Oh, it wasn't a cartoon.
They were just some weird. Y'all can't see that. It's just a weird costume.
Are those blue? White and blue?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember it.
Dang. Old. Let's see. Old 90s
Probably gonna get Barney.
kid shows. Yeah, I want to find. Oh, the Big Comfy Couch. Did you watch that?
Big comfy couch.
I am our Jamie.
That
That girl.
It
She had
looks
like a doll.
familiar, but I don't remember
Yeah.
that one.
Hey Arthur. Not
Yeah,
Hey Arthur, just Arthur, sorry. That was Hey Arnold. Blue's Clues. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Didn't watch that.
No.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, just watch
Diddy.
that. Love that.
I forgot his name. I wanted to say Quagmire. That's a different show.
You talk about Woodpecker? Woody Woodpecker? Didn't he make that
No.
noise?
Dexter's little arch nemesis guy, the tall, skinny kid. What was his name? I wonder if I click on it, if it'll give me the cast.
Your memory. It amazes
Bruh,
me.
my memory is for dumb stuff.
I remember the show, but I don't remember the villain. I just remember.
I'm looking for Mad Man Dark.
Uh-huh.
That was his laugh. He'd be like, "I will get you." But no, you're talking about Woody Woodpecker. Yeah. Did you watch Little Bear?
Little Bear. Oh, yeah. I remember Little Bear.
Recess. How do you say that guy's name?
Kalu?
Caillou? I think
Caillou?
I remember watching that. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Franklin. Yo, there was some bangers out of the box. Out of the box. So long to you. Wait. So long. Goodbye to you, my friend.
Sounds like a.
That was out of the box.
No, that sounds like that one movie. What was it? It's The Sound of Music. Goodbye, farewell.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch Dinosaurs?
Yeah,
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
What was that? Shoot. Not the daddy.
Yeah, that's Keenan and Kel. I can't believe you didn't watch that. We are the Animaniacs.
I don't remember that.
Oh my gosh. Did you watch Gargoyles?
Yeah, I remember Gargoyles.
Johnny Bravo. Cow and Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Rocket Power.
Cat Dog.
Yep. Is that on- did you see that? Yeah, I see it on here.
I didn't see that, but I remember.
How
How about, you remember Pinky and the Brain?
Pinky and the brain. Cow and Chicken, I said that. Gula Gula Island, I don't know what that is.
No, I don't remember
I
that
don't
one.
remember that one. Teletubbies,
Yeah, I was.
that's pretty cool.
I never watched it. Well, when my babysitter at that
Okay.
time, we had some kids that were younger than me, and they watched it. I mean, I was
Oh,
there,
yeah?
but I mean, I was a little older for that, so I didn't really watch it. So
Did you watch, what else did I just see? The Real Monsters? I didn't
Real
really watch that
monsters.
one. That was too creepy when I was a kid. Roly Poly Oly.
Roly Poly Oly. That sounds familiar.
That was like a little kid show. I can't believe you don't know Out of the Box. Hey Arnold.
Oh, I see one. Recess. That was my favorite.
Recess was good. Boy Meets World. All these are like kid shows, and then Boy Meets World's like a teenage show.
It's like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. No, I never got into that very much.
Oh, really?
I did watch. I remember when I was probably junior high. I was at my dad's house. We went to the library to look around, and I just got we would check out DVDs or whatever, and I got all of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd check out seasons at a time, and I just binged the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I used to watch that, and what's that other show? Home Improvement.
Oh,
I used to watch those a lot.
I can't make that. I was gonna say, I'm sure you can make it perfect. Oh man. All right. Well, let's do absurd what if scenarios, okay?
Okay.
What if you woke up with the raccoon tail and had to explain that at work?
Raccoon tail.
I feel like that means something different these days. When you walk around with the tail.
Yeah, that's...
I don't think that'd go very well in my church job. Mm-mm. Maybe in my IT job, it would go okay. It wouldn't be weird. It'd be like, oh, they're weird.
I mean, maybe if you showed it that it was attached, maybe. But then you'd probably be taken away to some facility and never seen again.
Yeah, that's... I don't know about that. I do work from home a lot for my IT job, so I think I'd be okay there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You just never go out in public again.
Let's go past that one. What if this is probably true, y'all.
Okay.
It's not really a what if, but what if the moon was made of cheese? How would humans adapt? I think the moon's fake, so.
Really?
Remember our conspiracy theory? We never went to it.
Wait, you think the moon is fake?
No, just kidding.
Okay, I was about to say, you go outside, you can see it every night. It's there. Cheese.
Bro, we live...
Like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
We live in... Is it like an Inception where it's all a dream?
Yeah.
We live in an Inception. Have you
ever watched that movie?
No.
Inception? It's like dream within a dream.
Yeah, people talk about it all the time. I've never seen it. I used to have this fear when I was a kid. Because when you're sleeping and you dream, you're asleep for like 8 hours, but it feels like when you wake up, you've been asleep for like 2 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. So like how reality is augmented. Altered. It's weird. Yeah. I always used to freak out when I was a kid. Like, what if we're just in somebody's dream right now and they're going to wake up?
I've thought about that before.
Bro, that's so trippy.
Yeah, that is freaky.
That will freak me out, dude. I'm like, but yeah, so what if the moon was made of cheese? This real moon that definitely exists, that we definitely went to in the year 1969 and we didn't fake it at all. That, that moon that we've totally been to multiple times.
Okay, it depends. What kind of cheese is it?
Like a big wheel of cheese.
What kind of cheese? Swiss? We talking American? We talking...
Well, sometimes blue? It probably changes. Sometimes the moon is red. Sometimes it's white. Sometimes it's yellow. So they just be switching out the cheese when one gets too moldy.
So it's mood cheese, right? Instead of mood ring, mood cheese.
What kind of cheese are you? I'm feeling a little blue cheesy today. Yeah, so... What you got?
So you're asking what I think if it was?
Yeah. How would humans adapt?
I'd say we just keep moving on. Nobody can get to space unless you have a rocket, unless you're like Elon Musk or someone that can just fly up there anytime you want to. But I think...
So you're saying the tides and everything aren't real?
What do you mean tides ain't real?
Well, tides are controlled supposedly. I'm having so fun with the devil's advocate. They're controlled by the moon. So if the moon's cheese, it's not real now. It's just cheese. That means the tides are going to either mess up or they were never affected.
The way I see it, God's in control. So
cop out answer. By the way, I just like aggravating. I don't know or care. I'm assuming the moon is real. I don't actually get in conspiracy theories like that. They're just fun. What if gravity stopped working for 10 seconds randomly each day?
Just for 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Man, I'd be scared to go anywhere like on top of a building or something. gravity just stops and you float off, and then 10 seconds later, boom, you go straight down. You'd never go up in the air.
My question, though, is if gravity turned off right now, I get if you're walking, you would just step higher. If you're jumping, you'd go higher, that kind of thing. But does that mean everything that's like this glass is just sitting here? There's no movement on it. Does that mean as soon as gravity turned off, it would start floating?
I think there would have to be some kind of vibration or something.
So we'd have to push it.
Yes, there'd be have to. I would think. I am no scientist or super smart guy, but I would think you'd have to have like some kind of pressure to lift it or something.
Now I'm trying to think, like when they supposedly go to space, isn't everything on the ship strapped down?
Yeah, everything's strapped down.
So as soon as you unhook, you start floating. So that means if that's the case, for 10 seconds every day, everything in this room would start floating, and then you can't catch it all. So all these guitars in here and these drums, they'll just crash to the ground every 10 seconds. Because in 10 seconds, they can get pretty high.
Yeah.
Or for guitars, for instance, even if it doesn't get high, it'll float and it may not get caught again. So now it's falling face on the ground.
Come home, you think your house got burglarized? No, gravity just turned off for 10 seconds.
Gravity. We'd be having to like strap everything down all the time. You know what I'm saying? No?
Yeah. I mean, I do see what you're saying. I'm trying to imagine it now. How would we live in a world like that? I mean,
you wouldn't be able to have knickknacks. Everything would have to be strapped down 24/7.
Knickknacks or paddywhacks.
Oh, how far does that go? Can it float your car?
Probably. I mean, gravity is everywhere. So
gravity is the only reason.
It's just here in this room right now, and that's it.
Gravity's the only reason things weigh something, right? Well, no, that was dumb. That was dumb to say. I'm sorry. I'm not that stupid.
I think gravity is, they do a lot of like testing underwater and everything before they go out to space because they say it's like being underwater. Yeah. So I would think anything that's in water, I guess.
You still...
it's like, you ever picked up something really heavy in water?
Yeah.
You can usually pick that up really easy versus as soon as you get...
it still weighs something.
Oh, yeah, it still weighs something, but it feels lighter.
So it would displace a lot of the weight. Because I know, like, if you weighed yourself at the bottom of a mountain and then you go up the mountain and you fly up the mountain, so therefore you're not using any calories, you'll weigh less at the top of the mountain because of altitude. Your gravity is less on the top than it is on the bottom.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I don't know. Now I feel real dumb, y'all.
I've been, was it Mount Everest? I've been to the top of it. There's hardly any air. It's cold.
Yeah. Did you say you've been to the top of it?
Yeah. In Colorado. Isn't that Mount Everest in Colorado?
Bro, Mount Everest is the one that people die climbing.
Which one is it in
Colorado?
I
don't think you're talking about Mount Everest, bro. You'd be...
Pikes Peak. That's what it was. Oops.
Yeah, I've climbed Mount Everest.
No, Pikes Peak.
Very few people, fractioned of people in the world have ever climbed it.
Yeah.
And there's dead bodies along the way that just lay there.
I kind of mixed up, all right.
Yeah, I know. Mount Everest. What the heck? All right, I feel better about my dumb science things now. So last week, we went to Mount Everest. All right, I'm sorry. I'm hating. Dude, if gravity turned off, we'd be dead. Our world right now would be in chaos. We'd have to, like, it'd be like...
Well, it depends. I mean, if this was, like, beginning of time, like 10 seconds, gravity would turn off.
Okay, we would be adapted by now.
Right.
But I'm talking about now.
Right now. Yeah, it just started now. Yeah, it'd be jacked up.
Like, that would be crazy. I don't know, because everything there's a lot of random knickknacks in this room. It would look ransacked immediately.
Crystal get home, she'd be like, "What did you do?"
Imagine all the dogs that poop in the park. Poop just starts floating. Your kid's riding his bike and all of a sudden it all falls. That was so messed up. All right, what if you could swap lives with any cartoon character for a week? Who would it be and why?
Any cartoon character?
Yeah, that's a hard one. Let's see. I'm thinking cartoon characters. Here, listen to that. All I can think of right now, because we just talked about, is Rocket Power.
Rocket Power?
That would be really fun. I can't believe you don't know what Rocket Power is.
I don't know what Rocket
They
Power
lived
is.
out on the coast. I don't know if it's like California or if it's Hawaii. I don't remember. but I think they're Hawaiian, so it would make sense. And they do like they're in the '90s. Everything was extreme sports for Disney and Nickelodeon and all that. So they skateboarded, they surfed, they rollerbladed. They did all the extreme sports in a cartoon. And they had Uncle Tito's shack. I don't remember what their shack was called, but they had Uncle Tito. Anyways, I wouldn't mind being one of them people, just getting to hang out and play sports like that all day. Getting into trouble. Hey, I'm really tired, y'all. That's crazy.
Man, just off the top of my head, I'm thinking either like, because I'm looking right at it, Puma. Not Puma.
What?
Timon and Pumbaa?
Oh, yeah, I got a little Pumbaa.
Yeah, Pumbaa. I'd want to be Pumbaa or Timon.
You said Puma.
But I said Pumbaa. Pumbaa.
Yeah, it means no worries. You have to be Timon. I'll be Pumbaa. That just fits. Bro, for Halloween, we need to be Timon and Pumbaa.
That would be, I mean, no worries. Just having fun, doing whatever you want to do. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I could never, what is it? Could never drink downwind. Or my friends wouldn't stand downwind. Or something, because he always farted.
Yeah, he farted.
Gosh. All right. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so my favorite segment, we're here. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Trash or treasure?
Yes, my favorite.
Yes. These are, yeah. Here we go. The shoes, Crocs, trash or treasure?
Treasure.
What?
Now, if you asked me, like, what was this? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I would have said trash.
Why?
Because every time you see people wearing Crocs,
they're always super redneck.
Yeah, either super redneck or you know, when you're in jail, that's what you wear. You wear Crocs.
What?
Yeah, because I remember when
you were in jail.
No, when I used to drive by the courthouse all the time, and when they were bringing prisoners in, they'd be wearing an orange jumpsuit and orange Crocs.
I just thought they wore like orange slides.
No, they'd be wearing orange Crocs.
Wow.
And that's what made me kind of turn me off on it, because if that's what prisoners wear, I don't want to look like them.
He doesn't want to look like a prisoner.
But before our last vacation, we went to North Carolina to the beach over there in Corolla, and I went ahead and bought me a pair of Crocs.
Were they red, white, and blue ones?
No, they were
camouflage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They were camo.
You either get super patriotic or redneck, and you went redneck.
I went redneck. I got the black camo. I love them. I could wear them every day.
I asked Crystal to buy solid white Crocs with me, and she wouldn't, so therefore I don't own Crocs.
We'll have to get you a pair of Crocs. You can wear the real camo ones, and not wear the black camo ones.
I don't think I'm gonna. I just push that. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing Crocs, bro. You know why? You see them slides on the floor?
Yeah.
Temu, $1-2. I got like 5 or 6 of them pairs all over the place. They're so comfortable. Crocs are like $50-$60 now.
But they last for, I mean, I've had these for 2 years. I've done,
let's see,
ran in them. I've done all kinds of stuff in them, and they've held up.
I've had some of those pairs. They actually, the black and gray pair both I've had for over a year. They've taken them on 2 cruises. So they've been all over the world. That's a lot. They've been all over the whatever's below America. Central world. What do you call that? The Caribbean area. There we go.
Yeah.
And they've held up great. And they were like $2 a piece maybe. So in the time that I could buy the $50, $60 pair, I could buy 20 pairs of those and they'd last a lifetime.
I ain't gonna lie. If we ever went on a cruise, I'd probably wear my Crocs all the way through.
You get away with a lot of stuff on a cruise. I was like always thinking, oh, there's going to be like all these party people out there, you know, like college students that just look all shredded, you know, partying and making you feel bad. No, a bunch of overweight fat dads in Speedos with way too hairy chests ripping their shirts off for competitions. It is the weirdest thing ever. Even the party spots, they were like, we're going to have a party here. And it's just a bunch of old people. Not old, but like middle-aged people. That are like, yeah, I can afford a vacation. Mm-hmm. I love cruises. It's fun. So you're going treasure. I think I'm going to do trash just because I can do cheaper options that look better.
You ever wore Hey Dudes before?
Yeah.
They're
Crystal hates them. She won't let me buy any.
I don't like. It depends on what you're doing for the. If you're just gonna be riding around in the car or just running a few errands here and there, I don't mind them. But if you're gonna be walking in on them all day, I can't do that. There's no soul or anything to them.
They're fluffy until you wear them down. When they're compressed, they're no longer good. And I'm a big guy. I compress the things.
Yeah, I only wear them like when I'm in the car, just going to be driving most of the time. But other than that, I don't really wear them that much.
That makes sense. So, what about trash or treasure? Weird internet challenges.
I've never
like the ice bucket challenge. I've never done any of those either.
Me neither. I've never done one. So
I was a part of the Harlem Shake before.
Yeah, I remember those. And then you freak.
And you do the Harlem. Yeah, and we were a part. We did that in my youth group growing up.
We did that in high school.
And you do the Harlem Shake. I don't actually know what that's a part of or what it's about. I just remember it. What other weird ones have come out recently? Oh, Tide Pod. Okay, that's where you. Yeah, trash. People were putting rubbing alcohol on themselves in the bathtub and lighting it on fire.
The cinnamon ones.
Cinnamon challenge.
Oh, that was
Tide
bad.
Pod challenge where you try to eat them. What is wrong with you? Y'all crazy. Trash. Are we about to agree on one?
I think I'll agree with that one.
I think we're about to agree.
It depends on what the I mean, if it's like the ice bucket challenge, I mean, it's kind of funny, kind of cute. I mean, you're getting people to do it, or trying to do it for like a good cause or something. Maybe.
I never understood that. Hey, I'm doing this ice bucket challenge for a good cause. Ain't nobody giving money. What are you doing for the cause?
You're raising awareness of a disease, or just getting people to know about it.
Okay.
I mean,
that's marketing. That makes sense.
So, I mean, you're just getting people to, my niece, niece, she has a TSC.
What's that?
Tuberous sclerosis complex.
What does that mean?
So basically, it's they're dormant tumors in her brain, and they could eventually grow and become tumors. But I mean, right now they're dormant, they're asleep, so she may never have issues, but some do. Some people.
Yeah, that's terrifying, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, we go once a year to Nashville, and just we do like a relay for life, almost like.
Okay.
We kind of go to a park and we just talk to people, tell them about, hey, what we got going on, and this is what TSC is. So just raising awareness and. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Pour that ice on yourself or something.
I mean, it's just, if you're doing it for good cause, I can see it as a treasure. That's all I'm saying.
What good cause were they raising awareness for with the cinnamon challenge?
I'm saying that was probably trash because they were not raising a good
for
cause.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah.
Dang.
And people were dying over that, weren't they?
Yeah, it got crazy. Or Tide Pods, people were dying from that too. Freaking crazy.
If you didn't know you were gonna die from eating a Tide Pod,
it's natural selection.
It's called thinning the herd.
Oh my god. Okay. Collecting obscure memorabilia. Don't look around this room right now. Trash or treasure. Y'all can't see any of it. I'm pretty sure y'all just see guitars and drums. But I got a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff in my studio.
If my family watches this, they're gonna know I'm lying if I say trash. So I'm gonna say treasure.
What's your kind of stuff you do?
I just collect randomness mostly. If I find something that looks neat or old, I'll collect it and I'll just hold on to it.
Are you a hoarder?
A little bit.
Oh no!
I bought what was this? I was in a Metropolis and it was a yard sale.
Okay. There
was a little toy school bus and it was, just beat up. It had a little bit of blue paint left on it. It was a blue, isn't it blue? Gray? No, it was Greyhound. Yeah, Greyhound buses.
Okay, yeah.
It still had a little bit of blue paint on it, still kind of chipped and everything. It looked really old. And this little old lady was selling it, and she said that she used to play with it as a kid, and she said she'd take $10 for it. I paid $10 for it. Later, I looked it up. It's made by Tootsie Toy Company. It was made during the Great Depression.
That's old.
And I mean, it's one of those that was cheaply made back then, but now it's worth some money now. I mean, it's not worth a whole lot. I think
$11.
I think it's worth about $50.
You buying lunch then?
But I mean, it's not worth really a whole lot right now, and I probably wouldn't get $50 out of it if I sold it right now. Probably get maybe 20, if anything. But I mean, it's something that I could hold on to, give to my kids one day. It's something it may not be worth something now, but it might be worth something later. I'm big on that. Like I've got like a PS1, which probably won't be worth nothing, but you know, it might be worth something. You know, those like first edition Game Boys, those go for a lot of money right now. I keep thinking my PS1's gonna be worth something one day, but it probably ain't gonna be worth nothing.
Not if they keep making where games are backwards compatible.
Right.
Consoles, probably not. But that's pretty cool. Crystal has an old from McKay's. She has an old Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
it's like a teal. I think it's in that cabinet behind you. Actually,
I think I saw somebody playing with one last night at the Wednesday night.
That was a couple nights ago.
Oh, was that a couple nights?
Yeah.
Wow.
You've only slept once since then?
I don't remember that. It feels like it was just last night.
Oh, snap. Okay, so you're going with treasure. Dude, we agreed on 2. Okay. Wait, no, we didn't really agree on the second one because you agreed treasure sometimes for awareness, and I did not at first. So, okay, so we're finally agreeing. Collecting obscure. So here's the fun thing. I have a lot of stuff in this room. You won't be able to tell it by this room, but I'm a minimalist at heart. All of this stuff stresses me out.
So when you collect this stuff, are you thinking, man, I just really like this? Or are you thinking like, oh, this is going to be worth something one day? Or
no.
What's the thought process?
I like this stuff.
Just like this
I
stuff.
open my Funko Pops as soon as I get them, which makes people that collect them really upset. So I just want them to be out and seen.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Like my cool super trunks is over there. Like I just think those are cool. They might have been worth money one day.
Yeah.
One of them's head pops off and switches his heads out so he can be super or normal. But I just like it. But then there comes a point where I'm like, I want to get rid and give away everything.
Yeah.
Because it stresses me out that there's so much stuff. I like super big open spaces with not a lot of clutter in them. It makes me feel peaceful.
If you want, I can come by here someday and just start collecting things and taking them out and getting rid of them for you.
I'm out of sight, out of mind. If I just don't see it for a while, I'll forget I ever had it.
Okay.
It'll work.
I'm taking that monitor over there.
That's not even technically mine, so go ahead. You can have it, and then I'll just say it got stolen when somebody wants it back. It's not technically mine. But yeah. Okay. So one more unnecessary kitchen gadgets, Mr. Sushi Roll Man. What do you think? Trash or treasure?
Probably trash.
Yeah.
I bought that sushi thing thinking I was gonna make some sushi, and I used it maybe 2 whole times. And that was it. That's sitting in a box in my bedroom, under my bed. Just that's where it sits.
Again, back to the minimalist thing. I would be happy owning, because I'm married, so 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 knives, 2 whatever else is you need. A plate a piece, a bowl a piece, a cup a piece. Maybe I like 2 different kinds of cups. I like stuff like this that hold a lot of water, and then I like the little cups sometimes. So 1 cup each a piece, and that's it. And then when guests come over, we bring out paper plates. We bring out paper like silverware or plasticware. You bring out plastic cups. Trash it all. The kitchen cabinets stay super clean. You're always caught up on your dishes, because if I want to eat again, I have to wash the 1 fork I have. That's big brain, bro. But when you got 50 forks, you may not care to wash them until you got 50 dirty ones. And now you got to do dishes for like an hour or 2 because you got so much because you didn't do them.
When you say like the 1 fork, 1 everything, it sounded like that movie, The Accountant. Did you ever watch it?
No, but somebody's told me that before. Yeah,
And it's a autistic assassin, pretty much.
Oh,
that's
snap.
super smart, and he had one fork, one knife, and that's all. And he made the same thing every night when he went. I mean, it had to go in this certain order.
Yeah, super OCD.
Yes.
Mm.
It was really fun. Good movie.
Yeah,
Really good movie.
when I owned my house in Metropolis before I sold it, I did that. I gave everything away. Like Crystal bought this thing. I've talked about it before, that it takes protein shakes and makes them into ice cream. We've used it maybe twice, but it takes up a lot of space on our counter. But there's also nowhere else to store it. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. It's stupid, and it costs a lot of money. And why? But I waste money on knick-knack crap I don't need. So whatever. You can buy it. But it's really stupid. I don't like clutter, man. I hate it. And this room right now stresses me out. Because there's just, I mean, it's organized clutter. I can organize a mess. I get into modes where I clean a mess, but I could organize a mess real good. But I'm going to say trash for sure. You don't need all them gadgets. Just use a fork and a knife and a spoon and a normal plate. Get you one pot to cook it, maybe two, one big one, one little one. So,
yeah,
because sometimes if you're cooking such little amounts, a big pot's too wide. So you need a little pot.
Little pot, big pot.
Mm-hmm. A nice skillet.
Yep,
a nice
I was just
skillet
about to say
is
that.
crazy.
Good skillet.
We have this big, like 12-inch skillet, maybe bigger, and it does not look like all the new fancy ones we got when we got married. Nah, this thing looks old as crap.
Looks used.
But man, it is nice.
Do you oil and season it?
No, it ain't one of them. It's just a skillet. It's
a
not
skillet.
It's not a. She did buy a cast iron. She bought a Yellowstone cast iron skillet.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what the skillet is. A cast iron skillet.
No, this is just a normal skillet. Now she does have a cast iron one though.
You mean like a frying pan?
I guess.
There's a frying pan and then there's a skillet.
Your mom's a skillet. Why is that different? It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Say I'm wrong.
Yeah, come on. Somebody tell me that there's a difference between a skillet and a frying pan.
What was that?
You heard me.
What? No, I'm just kidding. You said tell in the comments if there's a difference.
Yeah, tell us in the comments.
If there's a difference in a skillet. If I push that button, they can't hear anything you're saying. So the difference between a skillet and a frying pan?
Yeah, there's a difference.
That's the people rushing to comment.
See, with a frying pan, you're frying. With a skillet, you're getting iron mixed in because some of that skillet will flake off a little bit and get into the food, and you're getting some iron into it.
Well, and that helps with my iron deficiency.
There you go. You need to cook with that skillet more often.
Dang. All right. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Clayton's Corner. We're in your corner. What are we talking about? Got anything this week?
This week.
You look like it doesn't have to be from this week, just this week's episode. Like you got anything you got to rant about? Anything you just want to tell us? What's going on? This is your moment to shine, my friend.
Yeah, so I think we're doing my family. I think we're doing Christmas tomorrow. So
okay,
that's really all I got planned. I mean, I'm just.
What's on your mind? We're doing Christmas tomorrow.
I
was expecting a rant or something.
I try not to plan too far ahead. If I plan too far ahead, then I'll have like I got to do that now. But I don't want to feel like I've got to do that. I want to be chill.
Yeah.
And then if something comes up, hey, that comes up, let's go do that. Let's do it. But I don't want to plan something because planning just it kind of messes things. Because when you plan for something and then something comes up, you can't go do that now. You have to do what you plan to do.
Guys, that's how an Enneagram 7 thinks about everything, in case y'all wanted to know. Yep. Sorry, you just put your yep. We're going to Tennessee tomorrow for a Christmas thing.
Oh, okay.
For my side of the family. But I meant Clayton's Corner. Like, what's on your mind? Not necessarily plans.
Oh, that's what I understood.
I was like, what are we talking about right now? Just like, what's on your mind? Anything? It don't have to be. You can be like nothing this week.
Can you make that cricket sound? That's what's on my mind right now. Just right there.
Wow. Okay. Well, what about expiration dates?
What about expiration dates?
Did you know they're fake? I just watched a food theory on YouTube about this.
Well, there's a difference. There's Best Buy. There's, what is it? Best Buy, and
There's Best Buy, Use By, Expire By.
Exactly.
But Expire By is still a crock of crap.
I don't know. Especially if you're dealing with like poultry or pork.
No. Oh, there's also a freeze by. No, my dad was a milkman when I was a kid. Yeah, he's not anymore. I was trying to think if he still was. And we brought home milk. He brought home milk all the time. Your daddy's the milkman. He brought home, He brought home milk all the time that he couldn't put in his stores because the expiration date was coming. We still drank that milk for a couple weeks. As long as you keep it refrigerated. Now, obviously, if you open it and it stinks,
yeah, right.
Here's your sign. But
yeah, we used to do that all the time.
But milk's one of those things that's perishable for show, and it don't go bad. Expiration dates are a crock of crap.
Well, I mean,
mic drop. I need a mic drop sound.
I mean, you want to look at it and smell it, make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
I mean.
So the food theory thing that I watched, that's a fun channel on YouTube if y'all never seen it. It's interesting. Yeah, they have like game theory, movie theory, all this different stuff. But or film theory is what it's called. But food theory, they were talking about expiration dates, and that's not a thing in the entire world. Like that's an American thing that we put on our food, which is funny because we also use the most preservatives. So our food should last longer than the rest of the world, but we put expiration dates. But they did it so that way they would keep flipping food, and you could keep stocking back up. Mm-hmm. So now you're going to buy all this food, but then you wind up throwing half of it away because the expiration date says so. That's crazy. Did you watch the Disney Channel movie Cowtales?
It sounds so familiar.
I was a closet Disney kid. I watched Disney, and you weren't supposed to because they make fun of you for being a guy watching Disney Channel. But I watched Cowtales. I think that's what it's called. I think it was Cowtales. But two girls were like super rich, and then they got cut off or something. I don't remember the actual plot, but they wound up working on a cattle farm, like for a dairy farm, not a cattle farm, where the people made milk. Oh, their dad owned the milk bottling company or something. Well, the girl printed the wrong expiration date or whatever date on the milk, so therefore they could not sell it to anybody. But then, weirdly enough, you would think they would just remix the milk into different containers. And I don't know why they did not do that.
It was on the news not too long ago. So off subject here. But there was some kind of butter that apparently it didn't say it was made from cows. And a lot of people were getting mad about it because they were eating it, like the vegans and the vegetarians.
Oh my god!
Because it didn't say. I'm like, it's butter.
They
what
just
do you
assumed
think?
It was vegetarian.
It's vegetarian because it didn't say it was made from cow. It's butter. It's made from cow. And they had to get rid of like millions of dollars of worth of butter and reprint saying it's made from cows. I think
I would not assume it's not real if it doesn't say it. I would assume it's not fake if it doesn't.
Right. If it said
That's
vegan
crazy.
butter, I mean, yeah, it's vegan butter. But if it doesn't say nothing, it's real butter. I mean, some people, I think they get mad about certain little details. I mean,
you can sue people for anything.
Yeah, and
that's why McDonald's coffee cups say hot coffee now or hot contents because somebody sued them and won.
Yeah.
How stupid is that? Don't sue us. If you do, sue Clayton. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So expiration dates. Go look up the food theory episode about expiration dates. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah. Anything else you got? That's all I got for this week. It's been a pretty chill. Yeah. I feel like it's been a pretty chill episode compared to normal. So this is our second time doing video. So hopefully this doesn't look too bad. We'll get better. If it goes well, we'll keep investing into making it look better. But that's all we got for today, I guess.
I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else.
Yeah. Obviously, you're watching this probably. Let's see, date wise. It's probably February now that you're watching this, and we're at December. So that's fun. So it's cold. Dude, you want to go play ping pong?
Let's go do it.
I want to go play ping pong. All right, thanks for hanging out on the Trash Pandas podcast. We'll catch you later.
The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. The Trash Pandas podcast. Game ball.
Random fart noise.